It's fun to drive now. We get the opportunity to drive a lot of different cars here on the channel, and not always just Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams. We've done Chevys, we've done Rolls Royces, we've done Toyotas, we've done a ton of different vehicles here on the channel. One common theme you'll find amongst pretty much all new vehicles is lag, and that's from your foot to the power moving the vehicle forward. It could be a number of different things. It could be throttle lag, it could be transmission lag, it could even be turbo lag. We've got a solution for you, and I think you're gonna like it. Today, we are reviewing the Pedal Commander. This is an awesome tool. We're gonna give you a full review, full install, full first feel feedback, and we're gonna tell you all about what this thing does. Let's dive in, let's show you what's in the box, let's show you how to install it. We're also gonna talk about some misconceptions with the Pedal Commander. This does not add horsepower to your car. This does not rewrite your ECU. This is completely reversible. This does not change transmission shift points, but it's gonna make the car feel much peppier, and you're gonna get a lot more throttle response. Let's dive in, we're gonna show you what's in the box, how to install it, we're gonna talk all about the Pedal Commander. All right, so we're in the back of our Grand Cherokee L, and let's talk about the packaging. For one, I broke it, that's my fault, but I actually love the packaging. It feels reusable, like it's an experience to unbox it. It's kind of cool. So you've got your Pedal Commander little label here. On the back of it, there is an app which you can control everything from, so there's a QR code for that. And we've got the Pedal Commander itself, obviously, and then and we'll talk about the plug-and-play operation that this has. This looks super easy. You've got a Velcro pad, depending on how you want to mount this. And then you've got, obviously, a prep for the Velcro. And then we've got some zip ties to tie back the wires. So there's not a whole lot to this as far as what's included, because it's simple. You do buy it specific to your vehicle. And this basically is going to intercept the throttle command from the gas pedal, throttle pedal to the vehicle. So let's talk about that, and then we're going to talk about the installation. So what is throttle lag? Well, it's pretty simple, but if you rewind to previous years before everything was computerized, you had a cable that went from your throttle pedal right to your throttle body, your carburetor, whatever it was. You push the pedal, the cable moved. You were in control of the throttle response from your engine. Simply that easy. Nowadays, it's not that easy. When you push the throttle pedal, the computer is going to decide who's right. So yes, when you push the throttle pedal, your car does move forward, but not before the computer sends it through a million different checkpoints to make sure that, hey, our system's ready to go. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, now let's go. If you've ever been in a modern day car, in fact, I have a Ram TRX. If I push that pedal to the floor and I want to really show off that performance, you can literally hear the gas pedal hit the floor before anything else happens. There is lag between what happens under your foot to what happens at the tires. So how does this change? Well, this is where the magic happens, and you're intercepting it right at the throttle. You're intercepting this. Your throttle pedal is going to plug in here, and this plugs into the computer, and this does all the homework. This says, hey, we're ready to go. And there's a bunch of different drive modes in here too. So depending on your personality, your mood for the day, or if you're out to try and save fuel, you can even adjust it here. You are back in control of the throttle. So let's install it and let's show you a little bit more about it. All right, so step one to putting this Pedal Commander in is open your door, turn the vehicle off, and get your keys about 30, 40 feet away from the vehicle. And the reason this is a lot of these vehicles, specifically Jeeps, Grand Cherokees, a lot of new stuff, it's constantly looking for the signal to that Jeep. You want to make sure, or the signal to your keys, you want to make sure everything is shut down. So open your door, let everything time out. Let your dome lights time out, let it all time out, and come back 15 minutes later. This one is a little tricky to get to, I'm not going to lie, but it looks more intimidating than it is. So I'm going to show you how to unlatch the cable from your throttle pedal. Just grab a flat blade screwdriver, and I'm going to do my best to show this on camera, but here we go. All right, so I'm going to do the best I can and show you what you need to do. This is my throttle pedal right here, and if you look up, I'll try and zoom up here, right there, that gray clip, you want to take a flat blade screwdriver, and I'm trying to hold the camera and do this so you can see, and you're going to put a screwdriver right underneath this clip, and you're gonna, that's pretty much it. You're gonna pop it out. There it is. It's not the easiest, but once you know that that's all you have to do is unclip that, it's super easy. So now we're gonna plug this into the clip we just undid, if you will, and we'll make sure it gets latched down. And then this one's gonna go on the pedal we just removed. So you're gonna wanna make sure you, same sort of thing, make sure you pull this out. So when you put it on, that's gonna be how you lock it into place, okay? So that's your left side, it's marked, that's pretty cool. All right, so now, it's gonna be hard to see, but we're just gonna clip this into the one we removed, and we're gonna put that back on the pedal, and then we're gonna run our wires through the pedal commander. It definitely helps if you're flexible, and honestly, being on your back probably makes a little bit of help too. So you can see, I'm trying to see here, you've got one side's rounded, and the other side is flat. And if you look up there, you'll see the same, obviously the same style. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. Make sure you hear it click. And then once you hear it click, which I did, you're gonna go ahead and latch down. So now you can see I've got my pedal commander plug on there now, that's latched in place. And you can't see it on camera because it's really up there, but I've got the other side of the pedal commander. So literally what you are doing is you're intercepting that plug that goes into your pedal with this. That's it. You're intercepting that signal, and then this is where the magic happens. So now let's show you where I'm gonna mount it, and you can do what you want with it, but here's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably end up zip tying this wire like so. We're gonna tuck it in back here. You're never gonna see it. Well, then you've also got this mount that you can either Velcro, or if you wanted to screw it, I suppose you could. You've got this mount that you can put into place. I don't want to scratch it. I'm just trying to get it. There it is. You know, so if you want to Velcro this on, then you could, you know, you could put that on there so you could make it removable basically, or if you want to zip tie this to something up here, you could. You can get kind of endless opportunities. There's usually generally a ton of space. And then you can even, you know, you could even put it down here, whatever you want. I'm gonna get mine mounted up. We'll turn on the Jeep, and then we'll show you the app, and we'll take it for a ride. I just put mine right here, and I just want to show you, I did install the app. The Velcro does have a spot that goes over the center of the serial number. Don't block that because you're gonna need it to get into your app, all right? So once you have your app loaded, which I have mine all set here, let's see if you can see it better here. I've got it labeled Jeep L because we put it in a Grand Cherokee L. And like right now it says Sport, so I put it on City. You can watch it change right here in real time. Sport, City, Sport Plus. And then what's cool is you can hit, you're about to switch into eco mode, cancel. Within these modes, you can even change some of the sensitivity. So if you want Sport Plus and it's too much or not enough, you can dial it in. So we're gonna take it for a drive and see, we're gonna start out in just city driving and then work our way up and see what changes we notice. All right, so we're gonna walk you through all of the different features and drive modes. Eco mode, let's start with the eco mode because that is probably, we're gonna start with the bottom and go up. So we are in eco mode. In eco mode, basically, you have to give the vehicle some deliberate throttle response, or you have to give the vehicle some deliberate throttle input to go. So it's coaching you to have that economical drive, if you will, right? I could see where this could coach you into saving some fuel. Even sounds like it does have a bigger impact when it comes to the diesel trucks. And as a reminder, these things work on gas, diesel, and even hybrid, so that's pretty cool. Remember that. This is not just a solely gasoline engine product. Now we're gonna bump up into city mode, and I could actually, as I push this button, I could instantly feel a little more response in the throttle. Now remember, this is gonna be hard to get across on video, but as always, we give our true and honest opinions. Now city mode is best for daily driving. It's gonna just change that throttle curve a little bit. Wow, change that throttle curve a little more sporty, if you will. Just good for that daily driving. Smoothens out the whole throttle response. And already, I haven't even driven this thing a mile yet, and I can definitely tell you, there is, it gives you that 1-to-1 throttle response. I push the pedal, the engine does what it's supposed to do. instantly. You can honestly, truly tell the difference. Now, if this vehicle also was turbocharged, it would definitely reduce that turbo lag too, because everything's just working faster, right? Just working faster. Just working faster. I'm excited for the next one because this is good. All right, so now we are in sport mode. All right, so here we. Holy cow, this wakes it up. Now remember, this isn't adding horsepower. This isn't making a different tune. This isn't changing shift points. This literally is just saying, hey, I'm gonna be the fast messenger. I'm gonna get that message from your foot to the throttle body. I'm gonna get to the engine and back to the tires. We're gonna make this situation faster. You know, back in the day, before my time, when you made a phone call, you had to have an operator, and the operator plugged the cord into who you're gonna dial, right? That's kind of like this. Your foot is making the phone call, but it's gotta go through the operator first, and the operator has to say, all right, we're gonna connect your call. Well, the pedal commander says, hey, operator, we got this, I got this, I'll make the call. It's instant, and I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, it feels like you added horsepower. It feels like you added a tune, but it didn't do any of that. I'll say it's free power. So sport mode takes everything, but just makes it more spirited. You've got that more spirited throttle. It's ready to go. It's just, it's making it more sensitive. It feels good. So next is Sport Plus, and then you can even fine tune it within. So now, all I did was hit Sport Plus. That's all I did. It just woke up. Oh yeah, Sport Plus is touchy. Now you can fine tune it. You can fine tune it right from the pedal commander itself, or you can fine tune it right from the app. And if I push this along the sides, you can come up or down and fine tune this. So I can make it negative, or I got Sport Plus +4. So it's oh yeah, that's way too touchy. Sport Plus +4 is way too much. It is crazy what a difference this makes, but I'm gonna leave it in this +4 for a second, and I'm gonna show you guys. Oh my God, it's insane. It's too much. So I'm on Sport Plus +4, and you better be paying attention, because even at slow speeds, if you touch the throttle, it's crazy. I don't even know. I guess every vehicle would react differently. I'd love to put one of these things on my TRX. Sponsored or not, I will say, so this has been given to us. Yes, I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm not exaggerating. The gimbal is gonna, it's too much. The gimbal on the cameras is gonna take this and make it feel like it's not. But all right, so now I'm just at Sport 0. I'm just at regular sport mode. Sport Plus, I should say. I'm going to tell you, I've got to go back down to sport. If you were really trying to be aggressive, Sport Plus is where to be. I think that the suggestion of being at city mode for daily driving is the sweet spot. And you could do city +1 or 2, and you could really fine tune it. But sport, I'm just in regular sport mode, and you guys, it's woke it up. It does not feel like my 3.6 Pentastar anymore. Pedal Commander has been around a long time, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad they reached out to me, because in my head, it was kind of one of those things like, it doesn't add right? It doesn't add horsepower, it doesn't change shift points. So what difference could it really make? And if you're in that boat, I'm telling you right now, the difference is huge. And between economy and Sport Plus is not like the delta there is miles apart. It's absolutely huge. This thing is great. I'm buying one of these for my Ram. This behind my TRX would wake up that supercharger, put everything just a little bit faster, right? Eliminate that operator we talked about earlier. It should not take you more than 15 minutes to put this in the Jeep or in your vehicle. No drilling, no cutting, no nothing. Super easy. The app downloads easy. The app is very easy to use. I logged in through Google. Boom. Didn't even have to make an account. Flawless. You could be from unboxing this, from taking this out of your mailbox to testing out the different drive modes. If you have more than a half hour into it, you took a nap in the middle. I'm just being honest. Some could argue maybe it's even a safety thing, you know, if it takes out that turbo lag and you're trying to get onto, you know, you it's fun. You're trying to merge, you know, or whatever the case, you know, you're more in control. You're in the driver's seat. So in my review of this, I think city mode is the sweet spot for just daily driving. Tipping into the throttle feels very natural. It feels like it's right there. It doesn't feel overdone. To me, that's it. But I love the fact that you have 2 more features above it, and within those 2 features, you can kind of fine tune it. But city mode is it. Guys, thanks for watching. As always, we greatly appreciate you spending some time with us here on the channel. And we'll leave a link below. Do us a favor, like, subscribe. If you are gonna buy one of these things, if you use the link below, the channel wins just a little bit, makes a little bit of the efforts that we put into our content worth the while. So I'd greatly appreciate that if you use the channel. If you've got a Pedal Commander, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your experience as well. And again, huge thanks to Pedal Commander for the collaboration. This one, I think you could fit any lifestyle regardless of what your end goal is because of the way you can really dial this thing in. The app is phenomenal. The app feels very polished. It feels very well done. It's not cheesy at all. It works flawlessly. I love the graphics. It's very easy to navigate. Everything about this thing, 2 thumbs up. So thanks for being here. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you on the next video. Oh, and don't forget to stick around. We're going to test our theory in the MooCar scanner and see if we notice any difference in the throttle response on the graph. All right, guys, here's proof in the pudding. So we're going to start out in city mode, right? But watch, I've got accelerator at 0%, right? I'm going to, boom, instantly up to 99.57, so we're right where we were. I'm going to bring this thing down to, I don't know, 50%. I am going to hold my foot steady at this 56%, okay? Now, watch. I'm going to click sport mode here, and you watch this graph. You can see I'm holding it steady right now. See how that line is steady as can be. Sport mode, boom, instantly goes up. Now, we talked about fine-tuning it. So watch, I hit this plus button. You can see the green line on the side here, and it slowly comes up on the screen here, right? You can watch it slowly come up. So now if I come back down, you'll watch it come below. I'm lower than the line, so you can fine tune it. Now I'm curious, so let's leave it back in sport mode where we were. So that line is going to steady out. Now let's see what happens if I actually turn this thing off. Turn off. Boom, right back down. The proof is in the pudding. If that isn't proof that this thing works instantly, again, your throttle response is right back on. So now let's go to city mode, right? Eco mode. You can see this thing working in real time. So when I showed you the video and I said I went from eco mode to city mode and it like woke up instantly, you can see that's the proof right there. Sport mode. It's doing it all. And then at any rate, there's the data. You can see it on this scanner. It works. If you're interested in this scanner, be sure to follow the page. I do have a link. You can buy this thing. It's awesome. But we are going to be giving one away as well. But guys, the proof is right there. It shows that this works. The app is great. It's 2 thumbs up. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.